matter can either be a pure substance or a mixture. Now, that pure substance can be subdivided into two. We have element and compound. If you are conversant with all these balloons that are filled with a special type of gas, we call that gas helium. So that's a very good example of an element. Helium is an element in chemistry. So, and it is represented by He. He. This is its symbol. He. That is helium. So it's an element in chemistry and it is a pure substance. Water is an example of compound. We represent it with H2O. Know that H2O stands for water. H2O stands for water. So when next you see H2O, you know they are talking about water in chemistry. Remember, helium that is an element is represented by He. So that should tell you something. In chemistry, we represent elements with some letters. Now, this H that you see, this H is representing something, and that thing is hydrogen. Hydrogen is an example of an element. Now, what does H2 mean? It means you have two hydrogen, and O is representing oxygen. O is representing oxygen. So, when you have two hydrogen, combining with one oxygen to form water, that is a compound. A compound is the combination of two or more elements. Now, that is on pure substance. How about impure substance or mixture? Substances that are not pure. We have two types. We have the heterogeneous mixture, and then we have the homogeneous mixture. And what is the meaning of all these fancy words? Heterogeneous mixture simply means a mixture that is not uniform. The composition, the constituents, the things that make up the mixture are not uniform. For instance, when you have sand and water, this is a mixture of sand and water. This is sand and this is water inside this particular beaker. This is an example of heterogeneous mixture because the constituent at the top is different from the constituent at the bottom. Now, if I have tea, unfortunately I don't have tea here, but I have another thing here, which is water mixed with table salt. You know, salt will dissolve in water. The salt has dissolved in the water, and now it looks uniform, like it is not a mixture. It looks like it is not a mixture, yet it is a mixture. This is an example of homogeneous mixture, because if I put a straw inside this particular water and sip it from the bottom, so I'm going to feel the same taste as sipping it from the top. It is uniform. Everything has mixed together. The salt and the water has mixed up.